Boots hit the dust like thunder rolling. Sky bleeds go where the hills are folding. Graveyard hush, wind bites sharp. Crow on my saddle, dark as my heart. Where the ravens wait, I ride on through, past the bones and crosses, past what I once knew. Ain't no prayer gonna wash my name, I'm just a shadow in the reaper's flame. Whiskey dry and gunpowder breath, riding with silence, flirting with death. No maps left and no man's land. I got a shovel and a bloodstained hand. Where the ravens wait, I ride on through, past the bones and crosses, past what I once knew. Ain't no prayer gonna wash my name, I'm just a shadow in the reaper's flame. Vultures fly where good men fell, and I've carved my truth in bullet shell. No glory waits, no hymns, no light, just boots and hooves in the dying night. Where the ravens wait, I ride on through, dust on my boots and blood on my view. Ain't no heaven gonna claim my soul, I was born to burn on a cowboy road. Six strings humming in the dead of dusk, steel and bones both gathering rust. I walk that ridge with a shadow close, but this old tune, he fears it most. He don't speak, but I feel his grin. Cold wind creeping beneath my skin. Every chord I play's a line I draw between my soul and death's outlaw law. I got a song that death don't know, strummed in dust where no seeds grow. He can't wait at my back, taking it slow, but he can't touch the tune that death don't know. Cactus stand like rusted knives, sky bleeds red where the silence thrives. He taps his bony hand on my beat, but this song ain't got no graveyard feet. He leans in close, breathing cold, but my melody burns in his empty soul. If I fall tonight, let the story go. The man who sang what death don't know. I got a song that death don't know, riding hard where the that death don't know. 6 strings humming in the dead of dusk, steel and bones both gather in rust. I walk that ridge with a shadow close, but this old tune, he fears it most. He don't speak, but I feel his grin, cold wind creeping beneath my skin. Every chord I play's a line I draw between my soul and death's outlaw. I got a song that death don't know, strummed in dust where no seas grow. He can wait at my back, taking it slow, but he can't touch the tune that death don't know. Stand like rusted knives, sky bleeds red where the silence thrives. He taps his bony hand on my beat, but this song ain't got no graveyard feet. He leans in close, breathing cold, but my melody burns in his empty soul. If I fall tonight, let the story go. The man who sang what death don't know. I got a song that death don't know, riding hard where the black winds blow. I'll fade in fire, but not too slow, still humming the tune that death don't know. My strings as the sky turned black, felt cold breath creeping down my back. I knew the shape standing still behind a hood of skull in the end of time. But I strum before the reaper comes, sing my truth on worn out lungs. I ain't begging, I won't run, let the devil hear what I've become. Fingers crack, but the rhythm stays. Dust on my boots, scars on my name. I made my peace with loaded guns, but this guitar weighs more than one. So I strum before the reaper calls, don't need no saints, don't fear the fall. Let the silence break and hum, I play my soul, then I'm done. said no word, just nodded slow like he had heard. My song hung thick in the desert air, then vanished like a final prayer. Still I strum before the reaper walks, 'cause music speaks when no man talks. If this is it, well I ain't numb, I'll die with chords under my thumb. Dust on the strings, blood in the sand. I ain't running, I'm just making a stand. Boots are worn, but my tune is tight, playing like hell in the dead of night. He's smiling wide from under that hood, waiting on me like he always would. But I got a fire that he won't blow, a melody mean, a rhythm slow. I don't ride with no saints or guns, just a beat that rolls like a setting sun. He creeps behind, but I play ahead. My chords ring louder than the words he said. Yeah, strings against the silence, that's my vow. I ain't dying, I'm singing now. Fingers ache, but the notes still burn, each one a reason I won't return. The reaper waits with nothing to show, can't catch a man with a song to throw. His breath is cold on the back of my neck, but my music's a blade and it cuts through death. Let the winds howl and the sky turn red, as long as I sing I ain't dead. I don't pray and I don't kneel down, my church is six strings and Outlaw's ground. If this is the end, let the record show. I faced him humming real damn slow, strings against the silence, loud and proud. I ain't dying, I'm singing now. Desert wind cuts like a blade, my boots been walking since the deal was made. A hooded shadow right at my side, but I got six strings left to ride. I play, I burn, I don't retreat. can wait, but I ain't done with my outlaw phase. Campfire crackles in the dying light, that old side shines in the edge of the night. But I ain't flinching, ain't saying goodbye till the last note echoes in the sky. I play, I burn, I don't retreat. My chords are dust, my hands still beat. I ain't your prize, not tonight. I got 6 strings left to ride. You stand there silent, bony and bold, but this melody's mine, it ain't been sold. Each strum's a vow, each note's defied. I'll play till the strings run dry. I play, I burn, I don't retreat. The dusk, the dirt, my heart still beats. Ride with me or step aside. I got 6 strings left to ride. He stood behind me, cloak and bone, silent watcher, chilled my soul. I tuned my strings, the sun hung low. This field my stage, this night my show. 6 strings in a shadow, oh, I won't kneel. I play my story raw and real. If I go down, let the desert know I sang my truth before I wrote. Hands like leather, voice like grit, songs I carry, wounds I hid. I won't barter, I won't plead. I'll play my song, then I'll be free. 6 strings in a shadow, fate's on beat. Boots tap dust in dying heat. If this is it, then let it be a final chord between him and me. He didn't flinch, just tipped his head as if he knew the path I tread. But when I hit that final line, he stepped back once and gave me time. 6 strings in a shadow, oh, that's my tale. I carved it deep on desert shale. When I fall, let the silence ring. The reaper paused to hear me sing. waiting there in shadowed soil, hands like bone and breath like coal. She grins at me with teeth of time, but I ain't done this tale I told. Dust on my tongue, blood on my chin, but I got fire burning deep within. 6 feet ain't enough to keep me down, not while the wind still howls around. You want my soul, you'll have to chase. I ain't ready for your cold embrace. The moon may watch, the dirt may rise, but I still got fight left in these eyes. I shot my share. I made peace with my own despair, but tonight you came too soon, and I got whiskey not a tune. Your hands are cold, but mine still bleed, and that means I still got what I need. 6 feet ain't enough to call it done. I'm still crawling toward that sun. You got your cloak, I got my pride, and I won't let you choose my ride. One more breath, one more mile. Let me go out with a rebel smile. You ain't the first that tried to take me, but I ain't kneeling, you won't break me. Graves are for the ones who quit. I still got dust and spit to spit. 6 feet ain't enough to claim this soul, not while my boots still feel the roll. So take a step, but don't expect this cowboy still got one more wreck. Dust in the sky, boots in the bone dry ground, graves all around me. No one makes a sound. Raven on the saddle, black as coal. He don't talk much, just watches my soul. I'm the rider with no words, speak through scars and silent hurt. Steel in my step, storm in my chest. I bury my past with every sunset. Ain't no songs for men like me, just the wind and a ghost in the mesquite tree. Crosses lean crooked, stories never told. Some died young, some just got old. But I keep moving like rivers in blood. Don't pray to no Lord, don't run from the mud. I'm the rider with no words, speak through scars and silent hurt. Steel in my stare, storm in my chest. I bury my past with every sunset. Ain't no songs for men like me, and just a wind and a ghost in the mesquite tree. If death rides up, I won't flinch a bit. She can take my bones, I've danced on the edge. I left my name in a trail of ash, and I don't look back at a life I've passed. I'm the rider with no words, born for the dust and the cuts that burn. Steel in my stare, storm in my chest, a coin on my eye, that's all I left. Ain't no songs for men like me, just a crow and a grave and the empty breeze. No name carved in stone for me, just a trail where the bones run free. Crow on my saddle, whispering sin. I'll ride through death with a whiskey grin. I'm the rider with no stone, no church bell, no calling home. The dust knows my breath, the dust knows my name. Ain't no cross gonna stake my claim. Boots cut silence in the graveyard wind. Every step feels like I sinned again. Smoke on the breeze, the reaper hums, but I got rhythm in my trigger thumb. I'm the rider with no stone, no prayer, no flesh or bone. A shadow passing through the flame. Ain't no cross gonna stake my claim. Buzzards circle, they know I won't kneel. I don't run and I don't feel. The crow just stares like he already knows I ain't dying here, I'm just letting go. I'm the rider with no stone, born to vanish, riding alone. When the sun sets fire to the western sky, I'll still ride on when the others die. grave dust on my boots again. Sun's bleeding low like a memory sin. A crow's on a saddle, silent and black. He's seen what I've done, never turning back. Raven don't lie, and the wind don't pray. I ride alone where the bones still lay. No song of mercy, no reason why, just steel and dirt neath a blood-red sky. My horse knows the road by heart. Each grave we pass tears me apart. A name on the stone, a price I paid, a soul I buried with the vows I made. Raven don't lie, and the sky won't bend. Every mile I ride might be the end, but I won't beg and I won't cry. Just ride with the bird till the day I die. Whispers in the canyon, echoes in the dust. The past ain't gone, it just gathered rust. But I ain't running, no. I'm the tide that carries the names they tried to hide. Raven don't lie, and the dust don't sleep. I ride through the silence, the hurt runs deep. One last shadow, one last goodbye, but a cowboy rides on, 'cause ravens don't lie. Dust on my boots, sun in my eyes, strings in my hands in the open skies. A shadow behind me, never said a word, but I keep on picking like he ain't heard. Picking through the dust with fire in my soul. This beat up guitar's the only thing I hold. No prayers left, no debts to repay. Just a man his song, holding death at bay. Every note I play is one more breath, one more stand against the jaws of death. He don't flinch, but he sure don't smile. Been riding with me for a country mile. Picking through the dust with thunder in my hands. A melody stronger than 100-man stand. I ain't begging, I ain't crying, just letting it play. If I fall, I'll fall in my own damn way. start that slide, like he's hearing echoes of folks who tried. But my tune's my brand, I'll burn it bright till the dust gives way to the edge of night. Picking through the dust as a cold wind moans, ain't afraid to meet him, but not alone. Let the desert carry this rhythm I bled. One last outlaw song before I'm dead. Midnight's breath was cold and dry, boots sunk deep in a graveyard light. She came a-creeping cloaked in dread, with bones that rattled what I never said. But I ain't one to beg or plead, you want my soul, you fight for me. I ain't kneeling in your dust, I still ride with fire and rust. Moonlight's high but my eyes burn clear. I ain't done, I'm still right here. No bell's been rung, no grave been sealed. Ain't my time to kneel. Walls out back, wind tore through, but I just smiled and said, not you. You ain't the first to try to end this heart that beats like desert wind. So take your side, but tread with care. I've danced with death, I've learned her stare. I ain't kneeling in your dust, I still ride with fire and rust. Moonlight's high, but my eyes burn clear. I ain't done, I'm still right here. No bell's been rung, no grave been sealed. Ain't my time to kneel. A soul that breaks in fear, but mine's been forged in dust and beer. I got scars that write my creed, I ain't a man you drag with ease. I ain't kneeling, I still breathe. Your grip ain't strong enough to sheathe. One more fight, one last deal. Ain't my time, not my time to kneel, to kneel. Steel in my stirrups, dust in my blood, riding through the graves, through the desert flood. Vulture in the sky, raven on my rain. They don't judge, they just remain. No stone left unwritten, no soul left behind. I'm carving my story in wind and in time. With boots full of echoes and eyes full of flame, I ride where no man dare speak my name. Crows don't lie, ghosts don't care. They watch me pass with that cold dead stare. But I ain't scared of bones and dirt. Only men who smile when they mean to hurt. No stone left unwritten, no deal left unmade. I gamble with death in the cool of a shade. The West don't forgive, but she surely reminds. You leave tracks of blood and broken minds. For peace, I ain't here for war. Just settling debts behind every door. With a crow on my saddle and dust on my teeth, I'll ride till they lay me beneath. No stone left unwritten, no word left unsaid. I howl with the coyotes, I ride with the dead. A shadow, a whisper, a name in the sand. I'm the ghost they forgot, but still stalks the land. Chest, boots filled with rain. She grinned like a thief, whispering my name. Bones wrapped in rags, fingers like knives. Said you've had enough of your bald life. But the moon got my witness, and the dirt knows my name. I ain't begging for mercy, I don't play that game. If I'm going out, I'll go out loud. Put my teeth in a fight and my boots unbowed. Graveyard eyes, breath cold as steel. She leaned in close like she meant to seal the deal. But I ain't dead yet, got fire in my spit. I've danced with ghosts and I ain't quit. Yeah, the moon got my witness and the sky my cry. I don't whisper to shadows, I just look them in the eye. If I crawl, it's forward, not away. I don't fade out, I blaze in gray. My hat's still on, my fist still tight, and I'll curse your name till the morning light. You came for silence, I gave you song, and I'll sing it even when I'm gone. Let the moon watch, let the tombstones lean. I ain't yours yet, though you've already seen. My breath is short, but my soul still kicks. One last tune on the devil's tricks.
The ground was cold, the sky was still. Moon hanging high on that lonesome hill. Dust on my tongue, blood on my sleeve, but I ain't got a single plan to leave. Then she crawled from the grave, cloak black as pitch. Her smile carved like a reaper's stitch. Locked eyes with death, but I didn't flinch. She reached for my soul, I didn't give an inch. Ain't no sermon, ain't no prayer, just boot prints, blood and desert air. If you came to claim what's mine, you best get ready to cross that line. She whispered low like a prairie breeze, promising silence, begging me please. But I got ghosts that won't let go, brothers buried in canyon snow. I ain't kneeling in no dirt, you'll have to drag me if I'm hurt. Locked eyes with death, but I didn't flinch. She reached for my soul, I didn't give an inch. Ain't no sermon, ain't no prayer, just boot prints, blood and desert air. If you came to claim what's mine, you best get ready to cross that line. I don't ride with fear no more, I sleep with my back against death's door. So take your scythe and take your grin, you can't reap what won't give in. Locked eyes with death, one breath away, but I still rise, still got dues to pay. She fade into that silver light, guess I live one more night. Mud in my mouth, blood on my sleeve. You came for me under All Hallows Eve, but I ain't crawling for a deal of prayer. You want my soul, then take it fair. Your fingers click like a rattlesnake's kiss,
but I spit in the dark, I don't beg for bliss. One knee down and the other still fighting. I don't go quiet, I go like lightning. You ain't taking me without a song, without a scream of steel string strong. I may be broken, but I'm still loud. Coughing dust, but I ain't bowed. Your cloak don't scare me, your bones don't sting. Last breath ain't yours, it's a note I sing. Boots in the dirt and the moon in my back. I've seen worse devils on the railroad track, but tonight I ain't running. I stare you down with a grin so sharp it could split this ground. 1,000 graves and you pick mine, but I wrote my name in thorn and twine. And when I'm gone you'll hear this tone rising up from skin and bone. No choir waits where I belong, just wind and wolves and outlaw songs. You can drag me, but I won't fold. I play till the fire turns cold. Your shadow's long, but my will's wide. Last breath ain't yours, it rides with pride. The sun dropping low like a loaded die. Boot prints burn in the desert dry. Cigarettes gone, but the smoke still stays. I grin like hell in the devil's gaze. Dragging through ghost town wind, crow on the post where it all begins. Got a tune in my head and a shot in my belt. Ain't much left, I ain't already felt. Grin and gunpowder, boots on the stone, laughing with death like he's one of my own. Whiskey in my soul and dust in my name, playing my chords in a losing game. That's my fame. Campfire crackles like bones in the dark. Shadow and steel both got their mark, but I don't flinch and I don't kneel. My pain's old leather, my fate's cold steel. She said I'd die with a song on my lips. I guess she knew my apocalypse. Still strumming slow while the thunder moans. Me and death humming in broken tone. Grin and gunpowder, spit and pride. I don't run, I don't hide. 6 feet deep or 6 feet wide. Either way, I'm gonna ride. Grin and gunpowder and one last fight.
dust on the brim and fire in my chest. I ride where the dying never rest. The raven don't ask, he just knows where I've been and where I go. A graveyard oath I swore tonight, by moon and bone and candlelight. Ain't no heaven waiting slow. I ride with ghosts where reapers go. Crosses lean like old regrets, names worn down in silhouettes. But I don't pray, I just ride on. My sins too heavy for the dawn. A graveyard oath I swore tonight, to silence blood and phantom light. Ain't no choir, no savior's glow. I ride with ghosts where reapers go. Flaps twice and stills again, like he's waiting on my end. But I got boots and dust to kill, and one last promise to fulfill. A graveyard oath, I ride it true, with death behind and dusk in view. If the wind forgets my name, these crosses sure remember pain. I fell in the dirt, thought it was done, till I met her stare beneath the ghost white sun. She didn't speak, but I heard her well, with bones like knives and a breath like hell. But I said, not yet, I ain't paid my dues. Still got dust on my boots and songs to choose. If you're here to take me, you'll have to wait. There's still fire in me you won't break. Fire in me you won't break. Graveyard cold, but my blood runs warm. Been through dust storms, whiskey war. You want a soul, you better fight for mine. This ain't your night, and this ain't your time. Yeah, not yet, I ain't done my ride. Still got sins to burn and stars to find. If you're here to claim, then make it loud, but I'll sing you down for I'm in the ground. For I'm in the ground. She leaned in close and the moon turned red. Said, you're too stubborn, boy, for the dead. I grinned with mud caked on my teeth. Said, I'll die standing, not underneath. So not yet, no chains on me. Got a deal to strike with destiny. You can wait in the dark till I'm through. I ain't done with living not for you. We're living not for you.
crosses cast long shadows in the dusk. My boots still muddy, my faith still hushed. The raven knows he don't forget how many names his ground's collected yet. I ride alone, but I ain't lost. Paid every toll and I've learned the cost. Graveside riders never cry, we just tip our hats and ride on by. Dust on leather, blood in the seams, living off ghosts and broken dreams. Whispers follow where we roam, but the wind out here sounds like home. No preacher speaks when I roll through. Just the wind and that old crow's who. I don't carry gold, don't carry sin, only what I done and what could have been. No mercy deal, no savior pad, just me and fate, and we ride back to bed. Graveside riders never cry, we just tip our hats and ride on by. Dust on leather, blood in the seams, living off ghosts and broken dreams. Whispers follow where we roam, but the wind out here sounds like home. Someday death will ride my way, but I'll look her in the eye and say, I've danced with silence, kissed the flame, and no stone's gonna hold my name. Graveside riders never cry, keep moving till we die. With shadows stretched across our trail, we ride on wind, not flesh or mail. Let the raven sing my end, but not tonight, my graveyard friend. Riding past the crossing, counting names in stone. Crow on my shoulder, I ride alone. Sun bleeds low on the mountainside. Ain't no priest where outlaws die. Graves don't whisper back, they just stare you down. You talk to ghosts when there's no one around. Steel in my boots, fire in my track. I ride with the storm and never looking back. Badge men tried, but they're buried deep. I lay low, but I don't lose sleep. A man like me don't pray for grace, just keeps his name and hides his face. Graves don't whisper back, they just stare you down. You talk to ghosts when there's no one around. Steel in my boots, fire in my track. I ride with the storm and never looking back. I ain't running, I'm just moving fast. Dust on my coat, haunted by the past. If death rides close, she knows my name, but I'll ride till the wind don't call me again. Graves don't whisper back, they just mark the road for men like me who carry the load. Steel in my boots, fire in my track. A shadow with the crow, ain't never looking back.
That fire burned out in a canyon long gone, but the echoes still hum in the chords of my song. Boots worn thin and my hat full of rain. Every mile behind me still knows my name. Saw the reaper once in the heat of July. He just tipped his hood as he rode on by. He don't chase me, and I don't run. We both just wait for the setting sun. But doves don't cry, and men don't kneel. We ride through storms with hands on steel. A tune in my mouth, a prayer in my breath. I sing to the silence and dance with death. Campfire smoke and an old guitar. Each note I play, he ain't too far. He hums along in the desert wind, waiting patient for my song to end. Don't bring me flowers, don't light no flame, just carve one line. He rode with pain. I ain't no legend, just a man with time, and a saddle full of dust and rhyme. 'Cause dust don't cry, and I won't beg. I've lived too long with one foot on the peg. Let the night fall hard and the coyotes call. If death comes for me, I'll face it all. Our boots drag through the canyon wind. Sky burns red like a whirlwind. Rope on my hip, guitar on my back. I ain't looking forward, ain't watching my track. He's walking close, that shadow tall, same as mine, won't speak at all. But every time I strike a chord, he listens like he's never heard the Lord. Dust ain't afraid of death, not out here, not with whiskey lips and a heart full of fear. I play each note like it's my breath. Ain't no silence worse than death. Crow bones hang on rusted wire. Campfire's low, but I don't tire. Got one more song and one last ride with the Reaper watching by my side. He taps his toe, never says a word, but I swear that soul sucker's feeling my coast. We ain't friends, but we ride the same dust. He takes the bones, I take the rust. Dust ain't afraid of death, that's a fact. We both ride trails and never look back. So I'll sing loud, I'll sing proud till my breath, 'cause even death ain't killed me yet. I woke up face down in the dirt, boots torn up, hands full of hurt. Graveyard cold, moon riding high, but I ain't the kind that says goodbye. She crawled up smiling, bones and black. Said, "You ready, son?" I just laughed back. Dig me later, death, I still got fire. Ain't time to fold, ain't time to retire. The soul ain't yours, not just yet. You want me gone, better place your bet, 'cause I ain't down, not in this life. You picked the wrong man for a final fight. I've seen words come riding in, gunpowder, ghosts, and whiskey sin. But I keep riding, keep my pace, even if the devil's wearing your face. No priest, no bell, no final prayer, just steel-like grit and desert air. Dig me later, death, I still got fire. Ain't time to fold, ain't time to retire. This soul ain't yours, not just yet. You want me gone, better place your bet, 'cause I ain't down, not in this life. You picked the wrong man for a final fight. I don't beg and I don't run, I face the dark till the rising sun. So if you came to hear my song, hope you brought back up, 'cause I play along. Dig me later, death, I ride tonight, with mud on my boots and fists held tight. You had your chance, you missed your shot. Cowboy's heart still burns too hot.
She came crawling through the grave dust, bones clacking in the gloom. I looked her in the hollow eyes and said, we both bleed on the moon. My hands are torn from climbing cliffs, my boots are full of sin. But darling, you won't take me now, I ain't done breathing in. We're crawling close beneath the same moon. You hiss my name, I hum a tune. You whisper cold, but I stay warm. A man still holding through the storm. You want my soul, but I want dawn. This tale ain't over, so move along. I've danced with ghosts in canyon halls, I've buried friends in lead and stone. I ain't afraid of your dry hand, but I still ride alone. You think I'm broke cause I'm on the ground, but girl, I've crawled through worse. And I'll be standing with the sun while you still hum your curse. We're crawling close beneath the same moon. You grin like you'll be coming soon, but I ain't ready, not tonight. I've still got fires I wanna light. Your time will come, but not just yet. I got a life I won't forget. She reached her hand, I shook my head. You'll have to wait till I'm good and dead. Then I laughed and tipped my hat. You ain't the worst I've stared back at. We're crawling close beneath the same moon. You play your chords, I hum my tune. You deal in ends, I deal in fight. I'll see you someday, but not tonight.
Moon's high, dirt's cold, breathing in the rot, face to bone, me and death taking one last shot. She grinned wide like she already won, but I ain't running, I ain't that one. Ain't my grave just yet, darling. You can howl and you can scratch, but I got fire left in these boots and a song you'll never catch. I bled on roads and beds of thorns. This ain't the end you'll get, so lay back down in the dark, girl. Ain't my grave just yet. Claws in the dust, I ain't blinking now. You seen cowards, I ain't one somehow. Heard the reaper talk, but I talk back with a grid made of smoke and a soul burned black. Ain't my grave just yet, darling. Still got whiskey in my breath. You came for silence, I brought thunder. I'm a man who cheats on death. You can circle all you want, I ain't ready to forget. So curl your bones and wait your turn. Ain't my grave just yet.
crash, I smiled, bitter and smelling like trash. She hissed, you'll crawl to me someday soon. I said maybe, but not for noon. Ain't my grave just yet, darling, this ain't your final dance. I'll play my cards with dirt-stained hands. You won't get your chance, so go on back where shadows sleep. I still got one sunset till my boots turn cold. This ain't my grave just yet. This ain't my grave just yet.
Woke up in mud with a song in my throat, boots full of water and a half-tone coat. Ain't no roof, just sky and pain. Ain't no fire without a little rain. Got ghosts in my strings, dust in my jaw. This land don't forgive and it don't give law. But I strum like a sinner with one last verse, 'cause silence, boy, now there's worse. Ain't no fire without rain, no soul without a little pain. I ride where the wind forgets my name, but my voice still howls like a midnight train. No saints, no sin to explain, just a man and his fire in the rain. I bled for gold that turned to dust, watch love blow west like a wagon rust. But this old six string's my only kin. She don't lie, she don't give in. Cigarette sold, but I light it still, with thunder rolling over every hill. And if the devil's watching, let him see. This song's for the ones like me. Ain't no fire without rain, no soul without a little pain. I ride where the wind forgets my name, but my voice still howls like a midnight train. No saints, no sin to explain, just a man and his fire in the rain. If you ever hear a tune in the storm, know it's a cowboy, broken and worn. He don't beg, he don't pray, he just sings 'cause he ain't got nothing else to say. Ain't no fire without rain, no grit without the chain. Some burn quick, some burn slow, but the true ones blaze when the cold winds blow. Let them laugh, let them call me insane. I'm just a fire that dances in the rain. blood in my hand, rain hitting hard like a war drum band, smoke in my lungs, storm in my eyes. Ain't no preacher, just a man who tries. Leather soap, but my grip don't slip. Six string humming from a whiskey sip. Dust in my veins, thunder in my step. Still got roads to burn and dues to rep. Boots full of thunder, heart full of flame, riding through the ashes, don't need no name. No law, no God, just sky and grit. If the devil wants to do well, this is it. Singing hard, swinging wide, ain't no shelter on this ride. Path and bones and rust, a song for the lost, a vow in the dust. No silver badge, just scars and fire, and a beat up heart that won't retire. These hills remember every cry, every friend I bury beneath that sky. Still I play, still I bleed, 'cause pain's the price for what we need. Boots full of thunder, heart full of flame, riding through the ashes, don't need no name. No law, no God, just sky and grit. If the devil wants to do well, this is it. Singing hard, swinging wide, ain't no shelter on this ride. Every string I breaks a tale I told of love gone cold and courage sold. But I ain't done, not yet, not now. Still breathing under this weathered brow. Boots full of thunder, soul full of scars, play my truth in smoky bars. Ain't no glory, ain't no crown, just a guitar man who won't back down. Singing loud till the storm dies, with firelight burning in my eyes.